It's a pleasure to meet you too, Kennedy.
Want to tell everybody who you are and what we're doing here today?
Well, it's an honor. Well, I'm doing an interview with the one and only Kennedy. So I'm very pleased to be here. We were actually at Diamond Fest in Muncie, Indiana, at the Water Bowl, and we're playing with a huge lineup of bands, all outstanding. We got Saving Abel and Tantric, and we're honored to be on the bill. So we're excited to be here. We're excited to be here with you.
How old were you when you first knew you wanted to be a musician and make music?
Well, actually, I was in 5th grade, and my sister, I just graduated from 5th grade. My sister, I lived in Chicago at the time, and my sister took me to an REM concert. And it wasn't a local band, but there was a band that was opening up for him, and like it was at the Rosemont Horizon in Chicago, and all the lights were on in the arena, and they were opening up, and I told my sister, I said, that's who I want to be when I grow up. And she laughed at me, and she said, that's the opening band. What, you want to be REM, you don't want to be them, and that band turned out to be Pearl Jam. So you always got to spy your eye for talent. You know? That was the first time I ever really wanted to pursue a career in music, and so that's how I found my way.
Growing up, who was your idol? Who was your inspiration?
My inspiration, a lot of was Freddie Mercury. Inspired me a lot as a kid growing up, just hearing a lot of Queen songs and kind of understanding. For some reason, those songs appealed to me, and I, for some reason, could kind of understand where he was coming from in certain ways. And even though afterwards I learned that those songs meant nothing that I originally perceived as to be the meaning, it was just, Freddie Mercury was always a huge inspiration, and then, of course, Pantera. How can you not love Pantera? So I would say those are two of my biggest influences.
What are your hobbies? What do you like to do if you're not making or playing music?
That's a good question. If I'm not making or playing music, a lot of times I like to go, out and into the mountains, experience nature, kind of just be the outdoorsman, go fishing, kind of just have some alone time to, kind of embrace, the time in the moment, meditate in a way, so with nature. So I enjoy those things, as well as it's always good to have a good party.
Where is the one place in the world that you'd like to get to and play your music?
Every single place in the entire world I would like to. But that's pretty greedy, when you think about it. But that's what you try to achieve. You set your boundaries as far as you can, then you shoot for the stars, you might hit the moon, So, but there's a lot of cool countries. We went to Myanmar this last year, and it was amazing. To Japan, Thailand, so Southeastern Asia. It was really cool experience. So we want to expand into the other parts of Asia, as well as get into Europe, South America. And Canada, we've been in Canada before. Nick Foreman more than most, but so Canada's always a cool place too, and it's not too far away. Hopefully, once this COVID thing settles down a little bit, travel will open up a little bit, and the world can go back to the way it was. Hopefully.
If there is one place that you play that has the biggest support and love for Losing September, who are they? Where are they from?
Well, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I mean, we spent, Muncie has always been like a foundation for us, so Muncie's always going to be, our home. So there's so many places that have opened up their arms to us and have accepted us. That's a really tough question. Surprisingly, Myanmar really actually enjoyed us over there. They liked us a lot, and they want to have us back, but travel restrictions obviously aren't going to make that as easy as they were. So It's hard to say. The Midwest has always been good to us, so we've loved the Midwest. The East Coast has always been good to us. Our best recording sessions have been out in California, so we love the West Coast too. It's a hard question to answer, but we're gonna have to go with our roots, and Muncie is always good to us.
Having
Having played in many countries, you get the chance to meet many great musicians. What was it like getting to meet and play with the great
Willie.
Willie Strike?
The great Willie Strike. He is truly great. Willie is awesome. He's an amazing musician. He's very professional. There was it was difficult, in communication because we're speaking two different languages. But through the music, we could speak a universal language. And Willie was so professional. He notated all of our music in advance. In Burmese. So he's outstanding. So professional. He was ready, prepared. We're honored to have worked with him and look forward to doing it again.
Your newest music video, congratulations, which is pretty awesome. What was it like? What were your thoughts and feelings as you made this rockin' video?
Well, it was crazy. That video actually started off, the concept of it was going to be like a bank robbery, and the director was just particularly good at horror, and we kind of took the original script and we manipulated it, and we turned it into somewhat of a bit of a horror spoof. So it was a lot of fun. It was our first take at horror, and using cool special effects and stuff like that, old school. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. So it was at times scary as well as delightful. So we loved it. It was great.
Looking basic over your career, what's the proudest or most remembered memory that you have?
Proudest memory. Another tough one. Send me with good ones.
California.
Going to California, recording our third album, that was a great experience. Going to Asia, that was a great experience. Just being able to tour the country for the last 10 years in itself has been an amazing experience. And being able to meet, so it's hard to get it down to one specific. Right now we're currently in the top 40 on the Billboard BTS Rock Mainstream Indicator charts. I think we're at, what number? 34 right now. So that's something I'm really proud of right now too. So I think we just take it one goal at a time and we try to achieve each one step by step.
If you weren't playing music, what would you be doing with all your
Time.
time for a living?
If it wasn't for music, I'd probably be dead. So that's the easiest answer for that one. It saved my life in so many times, in so many ways. I'm very blessed to have music help keep me here.
What can we expect out of Losing September and the upcoming future?
We got a lot of big goals. We're going to take it one step at a time, and we're going to continue to just keep knocking it out. We're going to be releasing a new album. We're going to be actually recording next week a new music video. So a lot of things are in the works. Big stuff coming.
Do you have any words of active to offer the young musicians out there trying to get their foot in the door?
I would say do what you love and love what you do, and just continue to persistently do it. Don't quit. Never give up. Persistence. Longevity, as the great Nick Foreman likes to say. longevity. Just keep your head down and keep working on your goals. Keep accomplishing them.
Is there anything else you'd like to say or share with your fans out there?
Just that you better check out this girl, Kennedy. All right, she's amazing. Front Row Kennedy. I heard she's got a great podcast, and you're watching something right now. So, Kennedy, Front Row Kennedy.